What's up, YouTube? Superior here once again with another set on Pokemon number 8 or 9, I think. I still didn't check what Pokemon I'm on, but this Pokemon is Slowking. Um, let's see, I was just playing around with Slowking because, let's see, I was looking at Slowbro and I was noticing that his defense is pretty high, so I was like, Slowking must be similar to Slowbro. So why not even why not try? In this first set, I was thinking about it, and I've always wanted to use the move Belch, even though it's not showing up over here. I don't know why, but I always wanted to use the move Belch, and so I decided to breed Slowking with Dugong or Degong. I don't know how to say that his name or her name, but I noticed that Dugong couldn't learn it either. So you breed Arbok with Dugong and then Dugong with Slowbro or Slowking to get a Slowpoke with Belch. And how Belch works is that whenever Slowking or Slowbro eat the berry, you can use the move. It's a poison type move and it does like 110 or 120 damage. It's a pretty good move whenever there's fairies around. They don't really expect you to know Belch because Belch isn't really a move that's used a lot, and it's not expected from much from a Slowking or Slowbro. So they will send out fairy types and thinking, oh, he doesn't have a fairy anything that can counter me, so I'll just send a fairy type out. And then you show Belch, and eventually they lose their fairy. But you let's see, the moves I chose was Scald, Trick Room, and Flamethrower. You start with Trick Room because um, you're gonna have zero IVs on your speed and a nature that basically cancels out your speed completely. So that's gonna be a sassy nature. And let's see, to finish off the moves, it was Belch, Scald, which has 30% chance of inflicting a burn. Trick Room, which makes you faster because 1, you don't have IV on speed, and 2, your nature makes you slow. And then the last slot is Flamethrower for coverage. So those grass types or ice types or any of those good stuff that come out, you can counter them with Flamethrower. The IV spread for this was 73 on hit points, 252 on defense, 120 on special attack, and 63 on special defense. It's pretty evened out, evened out Slowking. That's how I consider it. Nor it's too defensive and it's not too offensive, so it's evened out. And it's pretty hard to knock out. If it's hard to knock out a Slowbro sometimes, it's going to be hard to knock out a Slowking. Unless you're running a Greninja, you can easily get it down with Dark Pulse. Because I know you can KO a Slowbro with a Dark Pulse, but Slowking is the opposite. It's more specially defensive than defensive. But it still has an 80 base defense, which makes it amazing. Plus the full-on defense that makes its defense even higher. With the 73 on the hit points, it's an amazing Slowking, I gotta admit it. And you're just gonna give it a Citrus Berry running the hidden ability Regenerator. For me, it was so hard to get Regenerator Slowpoke. I had to get it from X and Y and then breed over here in Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. And that's how I got my Slowking. The second set was just one I was messing around with. I was like, okay, maybe I wasn't for sure if Slowking could learn Trick or not, even though I had a good chance, a good mind that it probably did since it's half psychic. And it does, it learns Trick. So I was like, why can't you just trick Choice Specs over to a physical Pokemon and they're stuck on a move that may be a setup move. I gave it Choice Specs and gave it Trick, Scald, Flamethrower, and Psyshock. With Psyshock, uses your special attack but hits on their defense side. So it's a pretty good move. But first you gotta get them locked into a Choice Specs, or if you know that you can easily finish them off, just use a Scald, Flamethrower, or Psyshock. Whatever counters the Pokemon that's in front of you, use that, and you're good for that. And then you switch out Slowking and bring it back out and trick an item into a physical Pokemon that you know is not going to have any use with Choice Specs whatsoever. The EV spread is pretty basic. It's 252 hit points, 4 defense, 252 on special attack, and modest nature. That's pretty much the EV spread. So easy, you can't mess up on it. The first one is a bit tricky. So here it is if you want to see it once again. And that concludes the video for Slowking and for me. If you did watch today's videos, thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate it. If you think I deserve a like, give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because there's more future videos coming. If you have any suggestions or any Pokemon that you want me to do or you suggest me to do or any suggestions on this set for today, just put it in the comment section or any of that. I don't know if you do or whoever watches it. Thank you again and you have an amazing day. Bye.